We have Mr. Ken Cornell on the phone with us. He was a witness, he says, to the incident. Mr. Cornell, do we have you?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us what happened and what you saw?
I was getting out of my car coming from lunch, and a guy came pulling up, stopped his car, and said, "Will you please call 911?" I was kind of a weird question. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Please call 911. I just shot George Zimmerman." I'm like, "Don't you have a phone?" He's like, "I do not have a phone. I have a gun. I shot George Zimmerman. Everything's fine, but I shot George Zimmerman. Please call 911.
What?
Where were you when this happened?
911.
Go ahead. Continue.
I was just getting out of my car from the parking lot, out of my boss's car. We were getting out from lunch, coming out, and the guy came pulling up. Hey, please call 911. I just shot George Zimmerman."
Did he say how he knew it was George Zimmerman?
It's been an ongoing dispute. I think this is the third incident that they've had between each other. Something happened back about 4 months ago. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but there was an incident in a parking lot with them two, and the cops were called to that because he's like, "Well, the cops know who I am because this is the third incident that we've had with each other."
So, Mr. Cornell, to be clear, you witnessed the aftermath. You witnessed this suspect that came in and said, "Call 911. I just shot George Zimmerman." And during that, while you were there, you heard him say that this is the third incident that he's been involved in with Mr. Zimmerman?
Yes, sir. I heard him say that to the 911. When I was on the phone with 911, they heard him in the background. He's like, I'm Matt Apperson. This is the third incident. And they're like, "Oh, is that him? Can I speak with him?" So I gave him the phone, and he took my phone and was talking with 911 and said, "This is the third incident that we've had. This has been an ongoing dispute back and forth." And I shot him.
And what did the police say when they arrived on the scene?
I did not hear that. I walked away.
Okay. Did he say?
I mean, he basically sat on the ground. The cops came over and we're talking with him, and everything seemed fine. I mean, there was no problem. He just basically sat there talking with them. They took him away. His car was left there, and then they came and towed it a little bit later.
Did he tell you anything about the reason for taking a shot at George Zimmerman? Did he explain why he shot at him?
I'm pretty certain he said he saw a gun.
He said he saw a gun. He said he saw a gun that Mr. Zimmerman had?
Yes.
So did he say that he was afraid of being shot at first, and so he took a shot?
He did not say that. He just said he saw a gun. I don't know if he said he aimed it at him or he waved it at him. He said one of those two, but I'm not sure which one. I don't quite remember, but he said he saw the gun and he shot.